Today, the 10th day of COVID-19 lockdown exercise, which commenced on the 1st of April 2020 in Delta State. PMTV Nigeria visited the temporary food market situated at our model secondary school to ascertain the situation and level of compliance by the people. The systematic appearance of the market was apparently commended by traders and buyers.
Local government
the way they organize the market, it's the spacing out, the arrangement is nice. They are doing a good job and I hope that they continue.
The spacing, they're okay. I like how they tell you the spacing. At least because of this coronavirus of 18, make most people for no contact. I thank the government for giving us the opportunity to come out to this place to start our business.
The way they created a place for people, at least to be buying things, to be feeding, is good. I commend their effort and the way they are handling the situation.
90% is a very good mark because when you get into the market, everywhere is so neat. I like the way people come in and go out in an organized way. The task force, they are checking people where they are selling their markets. They are not disturbing, but they are just watching what they are doing, if they are well organized.
We thank the governor of Delta State, His Excellency Governor Okowa, for his wisdom in citing this market so that people can have access to get what they want to buy during this period of lockdown. Just the problem of this social distancing. If the government can locate some market in some places too, the idea very nice. If you think of the population of Delta State and what the government has to give, government can feed everybody. But whatever, if they look at the vulnerable people, those ones that the poorest of the poor, they can identify them, they can assist them, giving whatever they have to give. Of course, if it's election time, you get something for people. So whatever the government has to give, they can identify some people and give to them. But I don't think it can go around everybody and it cannot sustain everybody for the period of 2 weeks.
A team of the Delta State Environmental Task Force visited the market venue to inspect and sensitize the people on environmental issues and hygiene.
Make everybody know they gather, not they shake hand, not they hug person. This COVID-19 are real.
Some officials of the Delta State Ministry of Environment commended the chairman and officials of Eka North-East local governments for their effort in achieving the social distancing and other precautionary measures in curtailing the outbreak of COVID-19.
A lot of people are complying, but we still need to do more. And that is why we are here, to ensure that we are sensitizing the people. You know, we are an environment, so we also use the privilege to tell them that there's a need for them to keep the environment clean. In other words, your waste that is generated during this period, they are going to be carried by the PSV Wednesdays and Saturdays, so you don't need to litter everywhere. We're also saying that there should be social distance. When we came to this market, we observed that, yes, they've done a lot, but they still need to space themselves the more.
So far, we have been visiting local government by local government. We have been in Warri, Uwe, Sepala, Udu, and today we are in Abo. Asaba have been working, and that is why we have a coordinator too, handling that of the Delta North, Abo and Asaba. So it has been a comprehensive work. The challenges must be there because you see, when you get to people, they tell you, what did you bring for us? It is expected, but thank God for what His Excellency has done. In terms of constituency side, some chairmen are doing their best. Some people representing their constituency are equally doing their best. But thank God for the new food bank that is put in place. And I know with that, it will get to the 25 local governments.
The sensitization is very key. That's why we are taking this now. Later, we are going to come up with our enforcement strategies, all the technicalities involved, every other operational operandis will be released to Deltans, that this is what the task force is all about and what they want to do. All fines that are going to be imposed on offenders will be released so that everybody will know that this task force have come to stay and we are prepared to work for the betterment of Delta State. A clean Delta is achievable. That is the essence of these are coming out today.
Speaking with the chairman, Eka North-East Local Government Council, Honorable Barrister Victor Eboka, he elaborated on the systematic approach applied by him and his officials, which made the people's compliance achievable.
We took cognizance of social distancing precautionary measure in setting up this market. That is basically one of the reasons why we chose this venue, because we have enough space here. So we ensure that we space each trader from one another. You can see for yourself, we designed this area for grinders. We also took another area for meat sellers, and we ensure that we space them as they are displaying their wares. They are not close to each other. So if you are buying from any of them, we ensure that there is no overcrowding. Apart from that, as soon as you're entering, you can see some of our health workers there. They are ensuring that your hands are washed properly before you gain entrance into the market.
I said, Parker, come and wash.
And this is one of our major palliative measures that we have put in place to ameliorate the difficulties that the people may go through during this shutdown period. So we are not unmindful that in a few days' time we'll have Easter celebration. People will definitely come and buy fresh goods. People don't have enough money to stock their homes with food stuff. That is why we have decided to set up this market in accord with the directive of His Excellency. We have several markets like this in the Ikano East local government area. We have one at Awaliro presently ongoing. We have another one at Umunede, and virtually all the communities, Utokmo, Utogbeje, Akumazi, we decided to set up a temporary food market there, taking into consideration the social distancing precautionary measure. I want to first of all thank the people for the substantial compliance we are recording here, and it's quite commendable. Prior to the lockdown, we did enough sensitization. This has shown that they are listening to our sensitization and they have substantially complied. You can see for yourself, if you move all the nook and cranny of the local government, we have set up checkpoints, and we have made sure that apart from those on essential services or those that are going to the market, that's why we decided to set up the market in a particular route. So if you are going to the market, we know that you're going to the market. We allow you to go to the market, shop, and go back to your respective homes. Our people are complying, and we are not resting in this part. Every day we are on the street ensuring that people comply to this directive. So we have a blueprint already. Prior to the lockdown, we had meetings with all the security outfits, the conventional and unconventional security agencies, the anti-court, the vigilantes, and we have formed a team. We are all committed to the cause. That is why, as early as possible, you see them manning the respective checkpoints. So to check recalcitrant persons and ensure that everybody comply with the directive. Before I came to this place, I got information that the Planchette and Cemetery are opening their wares contrary to the directive of His Excellency. And we carried out a raid there. Several of them have been arrested, and we are ensuring that we are taking them to the mobile courts and ensure they are prosecuted. The DPO we have here is a very, very professional person, and all the officers are very, very professional. They are carrying out their functions civilly and professionally, and you can see their effort is paying off within the precincts of the Ikano East local government area. We have 4 divisions here. The DPO at Igbodo is also trying his possible best. That at Umunede and that at Utogbeje, Galilee police station, they are all doing well. They are all doing well. I'm impressed. Since the lockdown, I've been permanently on ground, and I've been carrying out supervisory roles in all the divisions. I'm impressed with their professional conduct. We have not had any report of any extortion by policemen in the Ikano East local government area. We have not had any report of any breach of fundamental human rights of any person by policemen in the Ikano East local government area. Likewise, other unconventional security outfits, they are all doing well.
He further disclosed the plans of the state government on relief items on the less privileged in this trying period of COVID-19 pandemic.
In a few days' time, the government will roll out food bank that the state government is presently handling. We'll have a food bank at the central level. It will thereafter be distributed to the local government areas, and all the local government areas has been asked to set up committees of notable personalities of high repute and integrity without any political affiliation. So these committees are presently in place to ensure that they identify the very vulnerable in the society, in the local government area, and ensure that these foods that the state government is going to provide is distributed equitably amongst the vulnerable in the society. And similar committees we are also setting up in our respective wards, headed by the respective councillors of different wards. And we are going to trickle it down to the wards, to the units, and to all the nook and cranny, to all the local government area. I want to commend several individuals. like a member representing us in the National Assembly, the House of Reps, Honorable Victor Nwokolo. He rolled out several palliative measures, and he has been distributing food in all the communities in both local government area, which constitutes the Ika Federal constituency. And we also want to thank Honorable Tony Elekokore. He's also doing the same thing. Yesterday, I was called upon by one Bright Ogbanzo, who he's not a politician. He single-handedly bought several bags of rice and shared to everybody within his own ward and even beyond his ward. So I want to commend their effort. I want to thank them. I want to encourage the people to be calm. I want to thank them for their effort to observe the social distancing precautionary measure and ensure they put on their respective protective equipments, because the COVID-19 is real, and our governor have put all the machineries in motion to ensure that this disease is immediately contained, and that we are doing. We have the ability, we have the capacity, but we need to help ourselves in ensuring that we adhere to the precautionary measures. By so doing, I think we will be able to check the spread of this disease.
The space and the way it's organized, how would you rate the local government chairman and the state government?
For that one, I will give them 95%. They are really trying.
Okay.
So that is it.
What are your plans for the Easter celebration?
We don't have any plan, because this Easter that is coming up, this year Easter, just anything you see, you just manage yourself and eat.
For the Christians, coronavirus cannot overrule the joy of Christ's resurrection in their hearts, as Victor Eboka called on all and sundry to remain hopeful in this trying period of COVID-19 pandemic, as it will soon be a thing of the past in Nigeria. From our model secondary school, Greatness Onyanogwojo, PMTV News.